Hi, welcome to the first part of this new video series, the Spur gear housing. I've already updated the PDF, the 2D PDF, because I've added here an essential dimension which I really need. That would be 193.94 for this height. So, first I want to create some planes. Let's say we start here with 0, so I need one which is 6 mm below, then one is 85 above, and then this one and one which is 6 mm below this one. I want to create one on this side, on that side, and maybe 2 or 3 here, so one for that reference here, this one and that one, same on the other side, so here, there, and this one. So let's have fun with the first program, and that would be Siemens NX. Okay, first plane, distance from this one, and this should be 85, sort of the mid plane. Apply. Then another one from this one, and that should be 193.94 minus 6. Apply. And another one at 193.94 and apply. Okay, next one, distance from this one, and that would be 135. That's 270 divided by 2 there, that's okay, 135. Apply, and another one to the other side with minus 135. Apply. And one here from that with minus 6, no, minus 12. And okay, and let's change this and move it before the other two. Change the names. So this should be the 85. That would be the 193.94 minus 6 here. This one is the 193.94, so that's the top plane. This would be the minus 12, and that would be 135, and minus 135. I will need some more planes in that direction and in this direction, but I want to check first the dimensions. Okay, that should be 42.5. Apply, and to the other side it should be minus 42.5. So that's the inner one, and then I need 2 more on the outside, and I will do those later on because it's getting too crowded with planes. Now I can do my first sketch, and that would be of course on the YZ plane. So go for a sketch here, okay, and I need a rectangle which should be aligned with that plane, so include this plane, that plane, and this one here. Yeah, that's the one which is 6 mm below the top plane, and okay, nice. Now these two should be collinear, these two should be collinear, these two and that one should be somewhere up here. I need a circle with a diameter of 600. Let's put it right onto that axis here, and diameter should be 600. And of course this should be tangent to that projected plane. So this circle and that one should be tangent. Great. Now I can trim. So that should be removed. This should be removed, and that one here looks good. Is that center point still there? Let's check it out. It's fully defined, that's okay, yeah. Finish that sketch, and now I forgot to rename those. That's 42.5, and this one is minus 42.5, and the first extrude should be limited by those two planes. So let's go for an extrude with that sketch here, and this should go up to that plane, and on the other side it should go to that plane here, and confirm. Now we will need a draft, so go for draft. Direction, I go for face, yes, direction would be this one. The stationary face would be, of course, that plane here, this one. And I need a draft of 3 millimeters on all sides, which is not dimensioned in the drawing, but it's 3 degrees. 1, 2, no, sorry, I've missed. The stationary face is, it didn't switch on its own, so let's select it like that. This one, that one, this one, and that one here. Okay, then an edge blend with 70 millimeters on this edge and that edge. Apply, and I suppose it's 5 millimeter on those two edges, and okay, great. First body, let's maybe give it a name. That would be let's call it, I don't know, let's call it some inner, it's not inside, but it's the inner body. Okay, I need another extrude, a new body with the same sketch. So go here, select it, and now this should go to a different plane, and therefore I will have to create that plane here. So this should go 125 divided by 2. Yes, let's check it out. Yeah, I think it's 125 divided by 2. So that would be 62.5. So I need a plane distance to this one with 62.5. Apply, and another one with minus 62.5. Okay. Yes. Let's move that plane up, the other one as well. Rename it to 62.5 and minus 62.5. And now that extrude with the sketch should go up to this plane and on the other side to that plane. Confirm. Add the 70 millimeter fillet on this edge and that edge. Apply, and that should be 20 millimeters because that's the body for the cooling ribs. So here and there, and confirm. Let's switch to the bodies, and that would be for the cooling ribs. Cooling. Let's call this cooling. Intersect body. Intersect. And we could make it a little bit transparent so you could see it like that. Yeah, looks good. Maybe switch and hide the sketch. Okay, let's hide one body, the inner one, and I will need another sketch. You could do it from this point of view or from that point of view. So I want to go for this one here. I need a sketch on the YZ plane. Here, confirm. And I need a rectangle, maybe like that. This distance here should be 3 millimeter. No. And you could make it bigger, of course, maybe up to this plane. That's possible, no problem. So make it, but sorry, this should be 3 millimeter. Yes, scale it, doesn't matter. And I have to include, in order to use it, I want to include this plane and that plane here. And maybe the upper one as well would be a good idea. So this one as well, confirm. Now, so this here and that line could be, so I've selected the point I wanted, yeah, like that. Okay, and this should go up to the top. So select that line and this one here, make it collinear, and the distance from this plane to that here should be 43.5, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 43.5, like that. This looks good. So finish that sketch here. Let's make an extrude, and this should be maybe more than to this plane, so I will need 2 more planes. So let's switch time stand order, add another plane here, and that should be the widest, and that would be the 145 divided by 2. So that's 72.5. 72.5 in one direction and 1 in the other direction. That would be minus 72.5. And okay. Now let's make an extrude with this sketch here, and that should go until this plane and until that plane. Okay, maybe move them up and rename them. So that would be 72.5, and this would be minus 72.5. And of course I can put all those planes into a feature group. So feature group, reference planes, references, or just references, and confirm. And move that feature group up here. That's more like it. Now I will need a pattern, a linear pattern, and a geometry pattern. Yes, so let's go for more pattern geometry, and that would be this geometry. That would be a body, of course. So let's select like that, just to make sure. It's a linear pattern, yes, and the direction would be, of course, the YZ direction. That's okay. I want to go for count and pitch. That's okay as well. And I need six instances, and the distance would be 30 plus 3. That's 33 millimeters. And apply, which gives me 6 new solids. And now I can make an intersection with that cooling rib body. And I don't want to keep those bodies because I think I don't need them anymore. So let's go for here intersect, and I want to intersect this body here with those 6 bodies. Confirm. Nice. And these should not be as transparent, so let's switch to timestamp order and select those 6 bodies and change them to 0 translucency. Okay, bring back this one. And I've just noticed I've missed the second draft. I wanted to do a draft after this extrude, but that's not a problem. So just go to that extrude, make it the current feature, and add the draft with 3 degrees. So that would be the direction. Stationary face would be again this plane, and I want to draft this side, this side, and that one here, and confirm. Okay, and let's go back and make this the current feature, and now that's more like it. Yes. And this concludes the first part of this Siemens NX Spur gear housing. Hope this was helpful. Hope you liked it. If you did like it, please give it a like, leave a comment. If you want to see more, please give it a like or leave a comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would really help. You could follow me also on GrabCAD, Twitter, Facebook, and of course on LinkedIn. So thanks for watching. See you to the next one. Bye bye.